This is the Infinity Summit Group. Truth, passion, success.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Infinity Summit podcast. Today we're going to be talking about breaking habits and how to use habits to your advantage.
That's Jesse.
Yes, that's me.
I'm Noah.
I'm Xavier.
Logan.
Welcome back, everybody. So, first off, we'll say when a habit goes too far, addiction.
Addiction. Yes.
Yes,
addiction.
Yes.
Is addiction? So part of addiction's got to be habit, but addiction's
Oh, yeah.
also not habit.
Yeah.
Well,
they kind of intertwine.
I think it starts with the habit. I think an addiction starts with a habit because you get used to start doing something, and then addiction's where your body has like a physical reaction if you don't have
That's true.
Well, yeah, but I feel like heroin once is enough for some people,
it. Yeah.
and it's not because it's a habit; it's because it's
'Cause
heroin.
it's an addiction.
Yeah,
But does
Okay.
addiction become a habit?
I think
Or
habit can lead to addiction, but addiction.
Can lead to habit.
Yeah, but it's like
They
a square is
lead-
a rectangle, but a rectangle ain't a square.
Right. But imagine this. I get in the habit of drinking coffee every day because it tastes good. Suddenly, I'm addicted to the caffeine in the coffee. It's a byproduct. So the addiction comes out of the habit, but also addictions create habits. Just like you said, heroin, you get addicted once, your body needs it now from now on because it releases so much serotonin and dopamine that suddenly your body can't have those highs without it.
Well, I'm just like going back to my powder days, my cocaine days. Just thinking like, how did that start? And it does start as a habit because you do it once and you're like, oh, that's cool, that's fun, a little energy, and then you do it another time at a party, and it starts showing up because you start getting around those people that have it more often, and then one day it's just like, okay, I need it every day. And then it starts becoming an addiction. So in that way, that started as a habit and then turned into an addiction. But I could see how people could do it once and just immediately get addicted to it.
Sugar.
Well, yeah. We're addicted to that since birth, though.
Oh, yeah.
People argue that it's a choice too. Like
It's hard to believe that it's not, but in some cases it isn't, but sometimes it is.
Yeah.
It's a person by person thing for sure.
See, I'm a little more hardcore. I think everything's a choice. Doesn't matter how hard you're addicted to something. It is always a choice to do it, but you're gonna have a reaction. It's just what's gonna happen when you make the choice not to do it. You're gonna start feeling like crap because your body's used to doing it.
Depending on how addicted you are, it will make that choice harder.
Yeah, exactly. But you've always got a choice.
Yep.
Always got a choice.
I always think there's a choice.
yeah, like you'll get sick if you come off drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Like at that point, it
Very,
is
very ill.
a
Or
hardcore
alcohol
addiction.
or anything. Detox.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys right now. It's been pretty rough because I've been drinking almost every day, and I just tried to stop this week.
And it's been aggressive.
I can't sleep without drinking.
No kidding.
I'm not kidding
Really?
you. I've been up the last 2 nights till 5 o'clock in the morning because I haven't had a drink. And I usually, my habit is to get off work and go to 7-Eleven because they're open past 1 and pick up a case of beer, go home, drink it, and fade to sleep. That's been my routine every single day. And now that I'm like, okay, this is making me sick, so I stopped doing that. I can't sleep without it.
Your liver's just crying.
It's like, help me. Eyes are turning yellow. No, it's not that bad yet, but like,
Yeah.
it's not a good thing. It's a problem. It's
yeah.
definitely an issue.
So it's something you make a different habit, like whatever the book says.
Yeah.
You've been, I guess I
Maybe
don't
try
know.
to eat a case of apples instead.
I don't know.
hard.
I'm still going down that road and trying to find the different journey.
I have an idea. Maybe,
Melatonin.
Yeah.
or you can like drink a smoothie or something. Drink something
Yeah.
that's going to be healthier for you.
Yeah.
Pick up a
That
donut
way
from
you're
the
still
7-Eleven.
getting the satisfaction of having a drink, and it'll still wind you down possibly, but it'll just
Tea?
Maybe. Yeah. I was thinking maybe some warm tea before I
Yeah,
went to
tea
bed.
or
There's teas
apple
that
juice.
should help you fall asleep as well, right? That could be 2 in
Chamomile.
1.
Well, don't
Oh, yeah.
don't just go cold turkey from like that entire habit. Like, still go to the station or something and pick up something else.
Maybe.
That's
You know,
not bad,
because-
so that you keep the routine.
Yeah, because it makes you happy that you're going to the station. Like, you look
Yeah,
forward to that after work.
What is that? The habit loop?
The key,
Yeah.
the queue
Queue,
or whatever.
yeah,
I
the
guess the queue
queues.
would be like getting off work.
Get a-
but the
Get an Arizona tea from
Yeah.
the station. That way it's still a
Mhm.
can. It's still cold,
Something.
but it's not. Yeah.
Or still get the beer, but do instead of a whole case, like half a case or. I don't
Wean it
know.
out.
Wean off. of
yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, I've broken habits before, and like it's been rough, and I'm not as bad as with the alcohol as I once was. The whole trick is like, how do I do it in moderation? Because I don't want to completely not ever drink again.
Yeah.
That would suck, But I don't want to do it every single day, so it's like a problem.
Well,
of,
I
like,
guess
how much.
I guess the question would be, when you drink, what do you drink for? Is it to relax, or is it?
My body feels it zones my body out. Like
Oh, okay.
it's like that relaxed stage.
Yeah.
To where I'm just sipping on something, and it's not fast. I'm not getting drunk. It's more of like getting lightly tipsy, and I get sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
wonder if something like working out or yoga or something that's supposed to
Meditation.
meditation, yeah.
maybe meditation.
Because all those are supposed to help kind of de-stress you, doing anything like that.
right, but working out at the end of the night is really bad for you, actually.
Is it?
Really?
Mhm. Yeah.
I guess like eating food
It
before
can't
you
be
go
worse
to
That
than-
bed.
would give you an energy boost.
Yeah.
You're working out at the end of the night, and you'd be all
Yeah.
wired.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it also can help you de-stress, and that might help you fall asleep.
That's true.
That's true.
Because going to bed stressed is not the strat. It's
Agreed.
very hard.
Take a
That's true.
melatonin or.
Yeah,
What?
that's what I've been trying to do lately is just take melatonin at night, see if that works. And it's worked pretty well. I just, like last night I couldn't sleep. I just started working. Like started doing things.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good idea either, but
No. Whenever I open my computer after I get in bed, I'll have 12 o'clockers easy.
Oh yeah.
It's fun. It's a good time.
Turned into a
What?
counseling session.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't mean it for it to go this
We're
way.
having an intervention, Dave.
I
No, that's perfect.
it myself.
Just kidding. I have the addiction of biting my fingernails.
Imagine.
Yeah. Addiction / habit. And this week I actually discovered what causes, because of this book, I discovered what causes me to bite my fingernails. It's whenever I'm thinking of, because obviously one has so many thoughts in a day. It's a ton of thoughts. Whenever my thoughts come across something where I feel I'm inadequate in, I'll start biting my fingernails for whatever reason.
Self-conscious thing maybe, right?
Yeah, like, thinking about finance or anything. I'm like, oh man, I'm not far enough ahead in this and this and this, or thinking about stocks or anything where I'm just like, man, I'm ignorant. I don't know anything. Just start biting my fingernails without realizing it. But this week I've been like, whoa, every time I bite my fingernails, what was I thinking about? And then it's been anything where I don't feel like I'm a pro at it kind of thing.
You stopped for a while there, right?
Yeah, I
When
did.
you were doing the miracle morning, right?
No, I mean, they may have coincided, but it wasn't like because of anything. But I've also noticed another habit that I've gotten into, and that's when my alarm clock goes off to wake up, I'll roll over and look at all bunch of social media and stuff, and I hate it. And it turns
First
into
thing.
like 30 minutes, in the morning. It's like, you're kidding me. And it's always going to the same bathroom to get ready, everything. So I want to break that habit somehow. I'm just not sure how yet.
Glass
Working
of
on that.
water.
Yeah.
Like they do in the miracle morning. Instead of your phone, grab water.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea.
Because like in the
Throw it
book, it
back.
says you have to replace it because you can't.
Yeah.
What did it
I
say?
grab
You
my
can't
phone to
get
turn
rid
off
of a
my
habit?
alarm. I just need to put it down, grab water, or something.
What
Do
what were you
30
saying,
push-ups.
Yeah, Tammy's sleeping. She's just, babe, what's up?
What's going on?
Just doing push-ups. Get away.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I'm breaking habits here. Getting swole. Like that dude that was the musclehead that yells into his phone,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
With the bandana.
calling everyone names. It's funny. But Yeah, that's definitely some habits I want to break. Working on it.
All right, who's next on the pedestal since we're
Yeah,
all getting blasted
I'll do
here?
it. I game a lot.
All right.
Just
Oh
like
yeah,
excessive.
That's an addiction.
Yeah.
So bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I stopped biting my fingernails and I picked up gaming. So what do? Do I go back to the old me?
No, just
Okay, but you didn't stop biting your fingernails because of gaming. You stopped biting your
Yeah, 'cause I have to
fingernails
pay
because
$100
cost
if
you a
I
lot
do
of
it.
money.
Yes. Okay, well, I enjoy it. It gives me happiness.
Gaming.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
You know what else gives people happiness? Heroin.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Dude, you get on that game, you get the fattest serotonin rush. You're all
Yeah, but
back on the game, checking my babies.
everyone does it.
Going when you, I've never seen even a drug addict feel as good as you do when you destroy someone in that game. It's like, oh,
Yeah, but-
ecstasy for you.
takes you to
I
a
mean,
whole
you guys
nother
played
realm.
it before and you did it too.
I've played it.
Oh,
I've
absolutely.
been addicted to
Yeah,
said
yeah.
game.
Every time
it's
you,
a drug.
you kill someone, then you start getting shaky.
And
My arms start
it's
shaking and
drugs.
you get sweaty.
You just get your
Oh, yeah.
adrenaline rush. You're all,
You put
Yeah.
put that kill right in your veins. Just
Yeah.
I just ruined
No, you're
someone's
good.
night. Yeah. It gets
Yeah.
wild out there. I know it.
But anyways, yeah, so I game a lot, and then I was biting my fingernails until I made a goal that if I bite them, I pay $100 to the Infinity
Per
Summit
instance.
poll. Yeah, per instance. And I haven't even looked at them since.
that's perfect. It's
Yeah,
working.
Because
Yeah,
it
it's
simply
working.
can't be an option.
Yep.
It's too expensive.
Oh yeah.
Jesse, tell us about your
What do you got, brother?
heartache.
Likely, probably just soda. Almost every day I grab one.
Really?
If it's
Do you
in
have
my
a
house,
vending machine there or something?
no. We've
At
had
work?
soda left over from Thanksgiving, but I drank it all.
Oh boy.
It's one
Oh,
a day.
dear.
One a day that we have. I can't not.
Yeah.
It's just there, so I'm like, I could drink it.
Yeah.
And then I do.
It could get drunk by me.
But the thing, what if it wasn't there? Would you take a trip to the station to get one?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
A bit, not. If I
Yeah,
have to
come on,
go
I need
out
a
at all,
sody.
probably grab a soda. It's
All right,
expensive
all right.
sometimes.
I felt that
Yeah.
with like grease food lately because I have grease food at my work every day and I eat at my work every day. So when
Yeah.
I get a day off, I'm like trying to eat all these fruits and vegetables, and then I'm
I
like,
need McDonald's.
yeah,
This
I'm like,
isn't
I
satisfying.
need a burger like right now.
Yeah.
You start making some homemade lunches or whatever.
Oh,
It's
homemade
just not the
steaks.
same.
I'm
Do you get it for
starving.
free?
No, get half off. It's still
That's,
ridiculous.
that's still pretty good.
no, it's
Still really expensive?
Yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
it's stupid over expensive up in PC, especially on Main Street.
Oh
you
yeah.
just need to pack a lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work sometimes, but
That's a habit I want to get
I
into.
do it every
like,
morning, and it is a lot of work.
packing lunch sucks.
Then you have
Especially when
to-
they aren't leftovers from dinner. You're all
Yeah, when it's just
making
like
a sandwich.
chips and
I don't think I can
snacks.
do
So
that.
much work.
Sitting there starving half the day. No, I do fall for the trap sometimes. Get a burger, probably about once a week.
Once a week.
It's not a habit I'm worried about.
No.
It feels good, though. After you have a day of work, you're all, I deserve it.
Yeah.
I
deserve
deserve
a
some
burger.
French fries.
Yeah.
I used to do that at Roxbury coming home from work. Grab one every day.
Oh.
Oh, it's so good. Especially in the summer when it's hot. You're all,
That's so
this,
good.
I totally need this right now.
This will benefit me.
Then
in
it's
the long run.
$6 a day, and you're all, oh, okay, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. I used to get Starbucks every day for a minute there when the pumpkin cold brew came back out, and I was all, that's expensive. Ouch. But
Yeah, it's
That
not
one-
something you think about until you're $150, and you're like, oh, I spent that much on.
yeah, excuse me, that's my entire cash budget for the month. What?
There's another takeaway. Changing your habits could save you a lot of money.
Oh
A ton.
yeah,
it
like,
could.
okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty addicted to the nicotines right now, and like I smoke every day, all day, and I added the cost
Vape.
up. Vape, still smoking. It's all the same thing. It's killing me, but
but supposedly less bad.
it's
We'll see.
supposedly less bad. Except
Smells better.
you're doing it all day because you can. You can do it
Ah.
inside everywhere. Smoking, you like a cigarette, you can only do it like certain places.
Dude, your lungs are gonna have stalactites.
Yeah, exactly. But I added it up and I spend around $250 to $300 a month on it.
Jesus.
Dang.
Yep,
That's a
that would
car
save you a
payment.
lot of money.
Dude,
But
my
that's
insurance
dollar
is less
bills.
than that.
yeah, I mean, I can't say much. I know I spend a lot of money on other things for sure. You know.
Yeah.
But I can't say I spend that much on nicotine.
No.
I gave it up for insurance.
All I'm saying is there's bad habits, people. Bad habits.
Oh yes.
But there's also good habits to get into that become easier. And I feel like I'm not, this is a statistic.
Statistic, yeah.
It's a hard word to say for some reason right now. But
It's okay.
I think most of America has more bad habits than they have good habits.
I don't know about that.
They just have.
He did say most of America. And
Are they bad habits or just consistent habits?
Well, a consistent habit that's bad is still a bad habit.
Yeah, but is it bad? Just for example, you wake up, go to work, come home, grab a bag of chips, turn on the TV, or
That's a bad habit. in my
go to
opinion.
the gym right after.
Well, think about
I think
this.
those are neutral habits.
Most of the people in America are in poverty, and if they had good habits, they wouldn't be in poverty.
Yo, hold up. Most of the people, I don't think that's right.
Isn't that true?
middle class.
Most of the people are middle class?
I think so.
Okay.
But there is a lot of people in poverty and low class. I would dare say that most of them could be in the lower class. There's a lot of people in the middle class. I know that, and that's where I think most people would be. But yeah,
I dare say a lot of people that are in poverty choose it too. Like bums in California, they don't care because it's nice out. They don't need.
yeah.
What they need to make $100 a week to buy some food? It's nice out. They don't need a house.
If you can't make $100 in a week, yeah.
Well, you're a failed hobo.
Yeah. Even begging, I feel like it would be easy to get $100
I
a
think
week.
people that panhandle make good money
They
sometimes.
make like $100K
100.
a year.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. All right, I'm quitting my job.
Yeah.
For real.
Don't stoop. Don't do it.
No, I refuse.
Yeah, that's a bad habit. Deciding to be homeless. I guess depending on who you are.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on if you want that in your life.
The
Not to beg.
the
but
bad habit part comes in when you're a drain on society and you panhandle money.
Yeah, definitely.
You're not working for it. You're just there. And the other part of the bad habit comes from the people who give the money to them.
Yep.
Yeah, but they feel bad, and then it makes them feel happy. But if you use your kid to panhandle, or your kids,
Oh, or your
that
stupid dog.
pisses me off so bad.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
way dumb.
Take your
You
whole
guys-
fam out.
Have you guys seen
Yeah.
Slumdog Millionaire?
No? What's
What?
that?
You guys never heard that show?
No.
I've
Oh.
heard the name, but that's it.
I can't remember exactly what everything's about, but I know in one of the scenes they scooped a kid's eyeballs out so he could go
Panhandle?
panhandle.
Is
Literally
this real
blinded
life
this
or
kid.
fake life?
It's just a movie.
Okay,
but
well,
like I'm
Like
sure
a
that
gang
happens.
movie?
Probably.
I think it's something
Get
like that.
Fudge. People are brutal.
Yeah, I've heard of stuff like that happening where they'll cripple them or whatever and have them go panhandle because it makes more money.
What the
Especially in
fudge?
other countries. Like
Oh, yeah.
maybe not so much in America, but like other countries, there's a lot of stuff going on.
I bet it happens in America. Just
Well,
not
I'm
where
sure
we
it
live.
happens, but just not a lot.
Just like Detroit or something.
Humanity's whack.
It is whack.
Kind of is.
You got the best of the best and the worst of the worst, that's for sure.
Yep.
The whole spectrum. All the genders.
Every 56 of them.
Every identification out there.
Is there 56?
I don't know. I just made that shit up.
No, there's infinite, bro. Don't you know?
Just
Bill
whatever
Nye
you're
said
feeling
so.
like today.
Yeah.
Yes. Good work.
Bill
Yep.
Nye said there's infinite genders.
But he's not even a science guy.
Dude, he's the science
He's got
guy.
an engineering degree.
Yeah.
Engineering's a science.
You know, I seen something. The guy that Rocky fights in one of the movies, the guy that plays him, has got like 4 PhDs. Kind of crazy. Real smart dude.
And he was
Huh.
The Russian guy, I think. Can't remember his name, but he had
Dang.
like 4 PhDs. It's cool.
I've never watched it.
I haven't either, but I know what's going on.
when people tell me PhD, all I think is massive amounts of debt.
That dude was
Master's
very
degree
famous.
or PhD. Yeah, I'm sure he was fine. But
Yeah.
anyone else, like, yeah, I got a PhD. It's like, oh, really? Have you paid that off? loans.
Nope.
I was talking to someone, I think it was last weekend, and they were saying they're going for like a nursing degree, physician degree, whatever. They're trying to get their master's or PhD, and they're expecting about 300,000 in student loans.
Oh, not even worse.
I
than
literally
that.
asked them, I was like, so you're not planning to pay these off in your lifetime? Like, no, probably not. Why are you going for it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, because I want to.
That is not good. No.
Well, Joe will get rid of college debt. They're good. He or she, whatever. It's okay.
It was whack. It was a
Kamala
surreal
will.
conversation because they're like,
Either
yeah,
way, it's okay.
I have a plan to pay it off. And I was like, oh, really? They told me their plan, and I was like,
You're going to pay off your student loans for 30
you're not
years,
paying
bro?
off a house
Oh.
in
Yeah, that's
5
2
years.
house payments.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah,
Always having that debt looming over you.
Yes.
yeah.
Well, it's a
I'm
house
okay
that you
to
don't
have
get to
debt
live in.
looming over me. Yeah,
Yeah, basically.
I'm okay to have debt looming over me just as long as it's being taken care of by my shepherds. You know?
Yep.
It's like when you buy a rental property, you have that debt looming over you, but someone is taking care of that flock.
That's different though.
It's good
I feel
debt.
like yeah,
It's good debt.
good debt. Which we
Student
talked about.
loans, not so much good debt.
Yes, you also can't bankrupt out of them, can you?
Yep.
So it's double
which,
bad.
Which is not the strat anyway. You bankrupt and you're committing financial suicide.
Yes, but it's double bad.
Yes.
Because you can't even get rid of it.
Yeah, because then you commit suicide and you can't get out of it. Ha
And you're in purgatory for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Delicious.
it's bad. Like bankruptcies take like 7 years to get off your records. It's disgusting.
Debt is a bad habit, people.
What does it exactly do?
Bankruptcy?
Wipes out your debts.
Yep. Wipes out your debts and liquidates your assets. So you start at a net zero.
It drops your credit score to 0 too?
It'll drop your credit score.
Close,
major.
probably.
Yeah. Credit scores don't go down to 0. They go down to 300. I think.
That would just be sucky.
I swear Rick Kerber in one of his things said he had double digits. Maybe I'm wrong.
He had double digits for his credit.
Maybe I'm.
That's terrible.
But he said it was bad.
It's possible, I guess, for one of the scores. I know
Well, let's look up some facts.
the one that everyone's like, oh yeah, it's a 750, 850, whatever. It goes down to 300. I don't know if there's another one that's like a special rating.
I guess it really doesn't matter. It was just low.
Yeah.
300 to 850.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought the score was, but
Why those numbers? It seems really arbitrary.
yeah, I don't know.
Why not 0 to 100?
It says some credit scoring models go up to 900 to 950. I don't know. Industry specific scores?
I don't know how any of it
Whatever.
works.
Yeah. Just 300 to 850.
One way or
All right.
another, I know bankruptcies destroy your credit and destroy your chance of getting loans for a long time. Like any loan. People be like, no. I know Tammy, when she's going over like for mortgages and stuff for her company, they have to ask about bankruptcies, and if they have a bankruptcy in the past like 2 or 3 years, and they're just automatically disqualified.
Really?
Oh yeah, just nope.
Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the road.
That's a bad habit to get into. Speaking of
Yeah.
habits,
That's what I'm
Bankruptcy?
saying.
I don't think that's a.
That's not
That's
a
like a
habit.
hopefully once in a lifetime thing if you do it.
But
Yeah.
debt is a habit. Like if you have a
Yep.
credit card and
bad debt
you're swiping.
leads to bankruptcy. Paying off credit cards with other credit cards. Although
Also,
I did do that once, but that one was a smart move.
If you know how to play the game.
Let me tell you why it was a smart move. Because that's not good preaching right there.
Well, we talked
Um,
about it.
We did
We
talk
have,
about it
yeah.
a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just to recap for the listeners, the credit card, let's see. My first credit card had a very high interest rate. The second credit card had a very low interest rate. I took a hard money loan on the new card, paid off the old card, and still paid less in interest than I would have, even after the extra fees associated with hard money. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
That's why it was smart, because I've had to pay less. Otherwise, that's stupid.
Stupido.
Because you have not only the interest rate, but also the extra fees associated with taking money out against it. Or taking money out of it, I guess. Because you can, in your bank account, we'll take Mackey, for instance. You can take you can transfer your money from your credit card to your account, to your savings account.
Wait, what? How?
I don't know if I should tell you this. Just kidding.
Yeah, I was like, don't do that. Don't do that.
In the app, you have your platinum card and stuff.
Yeah.
You can transfer money from your credit card to your account.
I'm
And
not
it'll
going to abuse that.
Yeah, good. Don't. It'll transfer to your savings or whatever, but it'll also charge you not only the interest but an extra fee for your card, so you'll owe more than you got.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a fairly hefty fee as well. It's like an extra 5-10% on top of whatever your whatever your card is.
Dang.
It's mean, with a minimum certain charge. It's no good. Bad habit. Bad.
Bad boy.
Yes.
Splash.
I've done it one time. Never want to do it again. Unless it makes sense, of course.
Yeah.
All
right.
So, speaking of habits, going back to the book, The Habit Loop, like we were talking about, you got the cue, you got the routine, you got the reward. So, we'll say my getting on the phone in the morning routine, checking out social media. Got the cue, that's waking up, shutting off my alarm, and officially getting up for the day. The routine is getting on social media. The reward is seeing what everyone's up to. If there's any way cool accounts with their stories, learning all that stuff, whatever, and that's a good reward. And as with all social media, you do see pretty women.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main reward right there is right in the morning, bam, dopamine hit.
Yep.
And it's not good for you, but it's what I'm struggling with right now. Working on it.
That's how social media gets you. I mean, all the likes and comments and stuff.
Yep.
It gives you like a
little bit of dopamine.
Dopamine boost to see that for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird and way cool.
Because whether we like to admit it or not, we do care if other people like. How do I put this?
Like it.
Yeah, like our stuff or like
Approve
are
of
paying attention to us.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then like the I guess the reward from getting on social media, like I said, is seeing all that stuff and seeing the likes or whatever and getting a little dopamine from that, and then you go upstairs and start your day. It's such a routine.
It is. And like it was saying, the book we're talking about is called The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg.
Yeah.
And
we'll put a link to that.
Yeah, I will.
We did last time.
We did. I'll put it on this one too, but I think it's interesting that he was talking about it's something with your basoganglia.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that the word?
Basoganglia.
Yeah.
Basoganglia.
Mm-hmm.
But habits like are in a different part of your brain. They become not what you're focused on. So like when you're backing out in the morning, when you're first doing it, it's new, so you kind of have to focus more on it. But
pay a lot of attention.
And it's new. It's kind of something you're not used to. But when you create that habit, it's a different part of that brain that reaction is coming from. So it's such a normal routine. You're literally not even thinking about it. It's just so natural that your body just kind of does it.
Just like subconscious driving.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like drive to Park City sometimes, then you're like, I got here, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm here.
I missed a whole portion of this, didn't I?
What happened to the last 20 minutes? Oh, I don't know.
So the reason you can driving anywhere, you can think about everything in life on the way down to St. George.
Yeah.
And then get there and what the
That was
heck?
a 20-minute drive, thanks.
Yeah, because you're thinking about everything else because your brain is so used to, one part of your brain is so used to driving that it's just a habit. Like your body just moves according to what you're used to.
It's a blessing because it allows you to grow and achieve more, right, in a day than you generally would. But it's also a curse in the fact that your brain habitizes everything if it can.
Mm-hmm.
Makes everything a habit. So you just got to beware and recognize those habits that are holding you back in life and try to fix those.
Well, use it to your advantage.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
the brain is meant to do that for a reason.
Yeah.
It's a good reason. It's just like,
Start them habits of eating healthy. Start the habits of packing your own lunch to work instead of eating out. Start the habits of budgeting. Like budgeting, I don't even think twice about it now. On the 31st or the 30th, I make my budget, and then the next month I budget.
Yeah.
It's not even hard anymore.
I feel like it's exciting now. I get like
Yeah.
money, and
It's
I'm
like,
like,
how much
so
can
excited.
I cut off the budget this time?
Exactly.
It's fun. Yeah. Or like whole life policy, paying into that every month. I don't think about it. I just make sure I have the money in there. Bam.
It's like one of the first things you do.
I don't even notice it's gone.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
But you got to create a reward if you're trying to build a good habit. You got to create a reward at the end. Say like
Working out.
working out, or like playing an hour of video games after you complete your day. If you get everything done that you needed to.
Oh, everything on your to-do list.
Yeah, because like people aren't gonna do it. It's much easier to just hop on a video game and play it. But
Yep.
if you're like, I can't do that until I finished everything else, then it's a huge reward at the end of the day, and it's more enjoyable.
Also
Yeah.
make you do things quicker.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Time saver.
It will. I've also done before where I had to pee really bad, and I said, oh, I won't allow myself to pee until I get this stuff done. Oh, boy, did I get it done real quick. Or number 2, same thing. Just I'm sitting on one, and I got to do this right now. It's fun.
It's amazing how much time we waste thinking about doing things, and how fast we could actually get it done if we were actually focused on it.
Yeah, it's like most of your to-do list can be accomplished in an hour.
Yeah.
There was a time there it was probably about a month or so where I would create a to-do list every day throughout the day as I'm working. And then when I got home, bam, 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 slam it out, get it done in an hour, hour and a half, and then have the rest of the night. And you feel so accomplished every day.
Yeah.
I've just been building my to-do list recently because I kind of set it aside to research stocks. But it's I'll be getting back to it once I figure this out.
You'll start to create a habit.
Yes. I get back to that habit as
Yeah,
soon as
that's- If we put half the effort in to make things precise and everything that we did into like playing Ark, the time, the commitment, the
yeah.
math to make sure everything's just perfect. I mean, so that you're picking up the right amount of metal and everything into every day, you'd get a lot done.
Yeah,
But
it's
It's like unlocking a new level, or a different potential, We're literally like at this, and we could be like that.
he showed
Yeah,
about an inch
sorry.
with his fingers and then a foot with his hands.
Yeah. I'm making a little graph here, but it's just crazy how much like people could actually do. How much power we actually have if we use the tools we were given. I wouldn't say correctly, because that's kind of that's a very hard thing to just pinpoint, but for more.
Say in a way that progresses yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Building.
Yes. Building, not destroying for those habits.
Yep.
The book was talking about, the craving. Habit loops and cravings. So you get in the habit loop, you have the cue, the routine, the reward. What's that?
would craving be the addiction then? If you started from habit?
Yes. I think so.
If you start from habit, then the addiction is the craving. But
Yeah.
then, what would the other way around be? The craving created the habit?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. I still crave nicotine. I don't know if I was necessarily addicted to it, or if it was just the experience with just hanging out with the boys, smoking a pipe,
Yeah.
But I do crave it sometimes. I don't know if it's, like I said, the nicotine or the experience. I always crave coffee. The flavor of the coffee. Like, I want to drink coffee at night, but I want decaf coffee.
Right.
But that flavor, that's my reward. Just so good. So, for a good example, you have working out. You work out for a month straight or whatever, or 3 days a week for a month straight. And then suddenly you stop and you feel like something's missing from your life. That's a craving for that working out. That reward of seeing your body change in a positive way.
I did that with, we used to go out to eat a lot, and then we stopped, and I was all, something's wrong.
Yeah, we used to go out almost every meeting.
Yeah, well, like twice a week, and then I was sitting
Yep.
there after, like, what am I
Yeah. Why are these meetings lame?
Yeah, what am I missing here?
Missing Chili's queso is what we're missing.
It's like
Yes.
it talked
Yeah.
about.
I
in
was
the
really
book.
wanting that tonight. It was all,
You start like anticipating it without
Yeah.
even thinking about
yeah, you
getting up to it.
Mm-hmm. What's it called? You condition yourself to get used to that reward at the end, and
Yeah.
suddenly it's not there. It's like, what the fuck? We used to go out to Chili's and Leatherby's just
Yeah.
Yep.
weekly, twice weekly even.
Yeah. Both
and
of
then,
them,
and
basically.
then we stopped once we started budgeting hardcore, right? Pretty much.
It's
No, it was
COVID.
after that.
You
Oh,
guys
it was
had to
COVID?
stop for COVID for 2 weeks, and we couldn't really hang out. And it
That's
just,
right, and it broke the habit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was
And
weird.
That's
stopped.
what it
I
was.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because I was like, maybe it was because I got married and just decided to start saving money. But no, it was really after COVID that I started going hard on the paint with that.
It was, yeah. You guys had to skip 2 weeks, and then it
Yep.
was... No one did anything.
Broke that habit, started a
It's
worse habit.
I bet it broke a ton of people's habits. COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Like, messed everybody's
Mhm.
habit loops up.
It was kind of nice for me, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
save a lot more money.
Yeah, saved
Yeah.
a lot of money, and I was able to improve myself and get out of the traditional, go to work, go to bed, go to work, go to bed. It was just
Yep.
that loop, and now it's go to work, go to second work, go to bed, go to work.
Second work. Good.
Second work has been researching stocks this week. Yes, and how the heck those work. Whereas previously it has been the Infinity Summit Group, just work on that.
Yep.
It's just loop. It's fun.
Loop.
But point is that we're creating good habits by breaking bad ones,
Yep.
replacing them. Because there's only so many hours in a day. There's only so much space in your brain.
Yep.
So, yes. Another thing that I crave is when we don't do podcasts on Mondays. I hate it
That's weird.
because we do it every Monday, and it's just like, okay, what's missing today? I feel incomplete.
You know what's weird? Like this morning, I didn't even check the day
Yeah.
because my frame
Internal
of time.
clock.
Yeah, my internal clock or my frame of time is kind of off. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I don't check the days just because my work schedule is so weird. So I don't
Yeah.
have a regular like 5-day work week. So I'm not like looking forward to the weekends because I don't get
There's no
those.
weekends. Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's
I
how Starbucks was.
Sometimes I just don't check
your
the day. Yeah.
changes your whole perception. You just see what you worked the next day, and that's that.
All out was like that.
All that was like that. You just owned.
All that was lit though.
But my internal clock knew today was like meeting day, so I started getting ready for it without even realizing it was Monday. It was really weird.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah. Every time, like no matter how my day's been, then I come home. When we first start, it's like meh, and then you get into the podcast, it's a reward, dopamine rush the whole time. You're just
Yeah.
happy, you're feeling productive, you're contributing to the world. It's awesome. So it's been fun.
It is pretty weird. I'm usually sleepy driving here, like just dead. And then when I get here, it's
Wake
like,
up,
it's like,
and then
oh,
after
this
you're
is,
all,
this is fun. Yeah.
The same thing happens with school, but this is the opposite. You're not tired until you see the school, and you're like, oh, holy crap, I'm tired.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's probably that cue in your brain that's just like, oop,
Yep. I know what today's going to be.
yeah,
oh yeah,
punishment.
yeah. It's fun. I really enjoy podcasting with everyone.
I like it too, but if we switch it up to a Tuesday or something, I find myself more bothered that we like
Didn't
went
do it
out of the
Monday?
regular, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've had plans Tuesday.
I
Ugh.
had
Oh, no, not that. It's just weird.
I had art
Doesn't
plans
feel
Tuesday.
right.
Yeah, agreed. It doesn't feel right, and it's gonna feel weird when we try to bust out a couple on a weekend.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
sometime. I don't know.
When we get to it,
We get there when we get there.
yeah.
Are you working Sunday?
Me? No, but that's my Christmas,
All right.
so that won't work.
You're working Christmas?
Yes, Christmas Day to everybody else, but my Christmas is this Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Shazer will be gone for actual Christmas, so we always do it on a different day.
Oh yeah.
We're just used
that
to
works. Sweet. It's not too bad.
No, it doesn't even feel different.
Yeah.
It's just a day.
Meh.
If Christmas ceased to exist, I don't think I would care. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nope. But I do love Christmas.
I love it because
Yeah,
of
you
the
just-
family times and it's the vibe
Yeah.
of it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Celebrate it on a different day.
Yeah, exactly.
On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. It's like your
Yeah.
birthday. It just comes around. You're like, I don't care if it's today.
Yeah,
Man.
doesn't matter. It's just
Just a
just
day.
fun seeing everyone, having a couple friends, hanging out with the fam, get a
Exactly.
couple presents. It's fun.
It's a good time.
It is a good time.
So up here it says keep the same cues and rewards, but replace the routine.
That
the golden
is-
rule of habit change.
Yes, the golden rule of habit change, according to Mr. Higgins,
Higgins,
Charles Higgins, right?
Duhigg,
Charles
Yes, it's
Duhigg.
Duhigg.
My bad, Mr. Duhigg.
Duhigg.
So, golden rule of habit change: keep the same cues and rewards, but replace the routine.
That doesn't sound right to me. Oh wait, never mind.
So, what's your cue and reward for, we'll say, your drinking habit? And what routine do you need to replace, do you think?
That's an interesting. Yeah, let's go over that because I don't know
Yeah.
myself, and I've been trying to figure that out. The cue is getting off work, clocking out, and driving home. Driving home, always stop at the gas station.
Okay.
That's a routine. Stop at the gas station, get home, crack open a cold one, and watch like an hour of TV,
Okay.
and then go to bed.
So is the reward the beer itself, or is it just relaxing, being able to wind down?
I think it's relaxing. I think sleep is the reward, which is weird,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Yeah,
Sleep is a sweet release.
It is, and
And it's so cozy.
it's very hard for me to get to sleep usually. So I picked up that habit because it was hard for me to get to sleep.
Yeah.
So when I start drinking, it fades me out, because you just get sleepy when you're already tired, and then you add beer to that, you just pass out.
Yeah.
It's like coffee in the morning,
Yeah.
waking people up. It's the same thing.
Yeah. It's a depressant. It's a downer.
Yeah, it's a
So
downer.
it does relax you. Mm-hmm.
So I think if I maybe change the routine, which would be drinking alcohol, to like you were saying, drinking tea, and then popping some melatonin, and
You'd
then
still have your TV. You'd still have your drink,
Yep.
relaxing, and then you'd sleep.
yeah, exactly. So maybe I'll give that a shot, and then we'll come back to
See what happens. Yeah, we'll
next
talk
time and
about
see
it.
about
Next time, see how that goes.
See how it goes.
Me, for my nail biting routine, like I said, the cue is thinking about anything that I'm not 100% competent in, feeling inadequate, we'll say. And then that routine is just the biting my fingernails, and the reward is feeling those nails rip off and be able to nibble on something. That's what it is you just nibble on something. It's and seeing your nails clean, there's no dirt under them, things like that. So I'm thinking what I'll do instead is maybe get because I have a pocket toothpick that I use.
Oh.
I might just keep that in my mouth while I'm driving and just play around with that rather than sticking anything else in there. Or when I eat sunflower seeds, I don't bite my nails.
Really?
So I might try that as well.
Because it's keeping a part of your body busy.
There's something in my mouth. Yeah.
Is that the routine though? Biting your nails is the routine.
Biting my nails is the routine. The reward is,
Something to do.
yeah, I
like
guess
keeping
something to
busy.
do.
Some-
It's like you have control
Ripping the
over it.
nails off. Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah, it does feel good in
It
an
does.
odd way. Both feels and taste good. I don't know how to explain it.
I know exactly what you mean.
Zero
It's-
taste, but it still tastes good.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like salty.
it's the taste of keratin.
Keratin.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's fun. I don't know.
People who buy their nails understand.
Yeah,
It'd be kind of fun to create a challenge, like right now, to see if every one of us could break a bad habit that we have by
Okay.
the time next meeting comes around.
Habits take longer than that to break, didn't we?
Well, not break, but kind of.
Just to start to change. it.
interrupt.
Yeah.
Start changing them.
I would say we start next time because it's the holidays. I want to drink soda.
Well, you don't have to break that one. You can break something
That's
else.
the one I want to break.
Break your arm. Just kidding.
Been there, done that.
break
Not
a
a
leg,
fan.
bro.
Pound
Did
me
that
too.
Don't like it.
But going back to that breaking habits thing, when I've broken habits in the past, something that I found, and it didn't really talk about this in the book, but it's just personal, so I don't know if it works, but it worked for me, is focusing one day at a time. And I know that sounds super cheesy and whatnot, but it's for real. It's like, okay, if I just don't do it today, then I'm good. And then you start the next day by thinking, okay, I'm just not going to do it today. Instead of thinking, oh, I have to stop this for like 30 days. This is going to be so hard. You take it in chunks, just like, okay, today, focus on just that. And then it starts to like build,
Yeah.
when you don't do it so for that long, then you're up to like 7 days and you're like, oh, I haven't done it for 7 days. I'm going to go another day and another day and another day. So that worked for me when I was quitting other things.
Okay.
Not the cocaine. That was just more of like, okay, make a decision.
This is bad.
I literally came to a point, I was like, this is going to kill me or I'm going to stop. So.
Easy choice at that
Yeah,
point.
exactly. It's like, okay.
Alrighty. Okay. I want to break that cycle of my morning routine. I want to break it. I want to get out of bed. As soon as I have that alarm go off and stop snoozing it, then I want to get out of bed and just go get ready. Or drink some water, something. But it'll allow me to get up earlier and not feel so rushed in the morning once I finally decide to get out of bed,
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I can hear you every morning just rushing.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like
I'm
to
rushing.
just wake up at 6 when my alarm goes off and actually get up, get ready.
Wait, are we attempting a no snooze challenge as well, Log?
Sure.
Ooh.
No snooze challenge?
boys.
That'd be a
Hashtag?
hard one. I could do it.
You'll hear
but
me
it-
cuss right
Everyone
now.
want
I don't-
to take the no snooze challenge?
I don't snooze. So
Oh, don't you?
I wake up when my alarm goes off.
I set an alarm for 6 and then one for 6:30.
Yeah.
Then I'm up. It just helps me wake up better.
I usually set one for 6 and snooze about every 10 minutes until about 6:30 or so.
6:25.
Oh, yeah, that's when I get up.
Yeah.
All right, but let's do it. No snooze.
No
challenge.
snooze challenge on top of habit breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Let me change my alarms right now,
Agreed.
or else I'm just gonna do it.
Actually, let me see. Yeah, if I set,
Here I am.
I think I'm gonna set mine for 5:45, and that will help me wake up
Ooh, that's
because
gonna
it's
be rough.
a different time.
I wake up at 6 fine every time. I always wake up feeling better than when I snooze it, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
I've gotten up earlier before, and I get everything done, and I sit there, and then I fall asleep on the couch till it's ready to go. So
That's true.
that's why I started waking up later, because I just
Maybe
fall asleep
I'll-
on the couch.
Maybe I'll just do my stock research in the morning so I can do Infinity Summit Group at night.
That'd be kind of cool.
But the markets don't even open till 7:30, I think.
Or a little workout. Just push ups.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
the
that'd be
blood
solid.
flowing.
Or meditation.
That'd make you wake up.
Meditation
Fall
always puts
asleep
me to
at some
sleep.
point.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I do. I just start feeling good, and then you're.
Yeah, I've done that. Wake up in the
Snooze,
morning,
though.
sitting on the couch, you're all, and you're out. It's just, or suddenly you're drowsy for the day. It's a good time.
But all right, cool. You got those set. I kind of want to talk about in the book. So it's talking about how Target literally like
That's whack.
takes everybody's information. They know almost everything about you. That's insane to me.
Not just Target.
Not
Every
just Target.
company.
They buy your information. There's literally companies that will sell your information to other
And
companies.
this is information about what you're buying at what stores, how
What
often
you
you're
look
buying
like.
it, what you look up. Yep. All this information
How old you
allows
are,
them to better target you for sales.
Yep.
It makes sense. It's way cool, I think. But
It's smart, but it's also
it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's
It's
cool, but
weird.
mind your business.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
invasion of privacy.
Back up, bro.
well, and it makes you think like, okay, if it's that easy for Target to get my information, the government definitely knows everything. Everything.
Oh yeah, you got to take a pill.
Yeah.
They're on top of it.
I got you, bro.
They do know.
That's not okay.
I promise they could estimate how many people were going to the bathroom during TV by, like how many people were watching by how many people flushed the toilet during the commercial breaks on TV. Yeah, that's how they know how many people watch TV.
That's whack.
What the heck? That's insane.
Jesus. Okay.
Anyway, it's creepy, but it's interesting
Yeah.
that they can kind of pick up your habits that you do every single day and sell you specific items and send you coupons for specific things based on your habits and your routines.
Hi, can you send me a coupon for $1 million? Thanks.
Yeah. I'd like 100% off your store.
Yes. With someone. Yep. That'd be cool. Just owning.
Let's just talk
owning a
about
department
how
store. They pay you rent every month. Winning cash flow.
how the guy figured out his daughter was pregnant by a coupon from Target.
Yeah, that's
From a
why.
coupon book from Target. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So for the listeners who didn't read the book or haven't read it yet, it's this guy was upset at Target because they were sending his daughter pregnancy coupons, I guess, or pregnancy booklets, whatever. Items you might want were you to have a baby. And he was pissed at Target because he's like, what the heck? She's only 16. She's not doing that stuff. And then Target got back with him and said, oh, we're so sorry, whatever. And he said, oh, no, I'm sorry. She was pregnant. I was wrong. And there's been stuff going on in my house that I didn't know about. That's insane.
Because she purchased probably a couple items.
Yeah, like
Yep.
Probably
the zinc
pregnancy
and
stuff
Or
stuff
was he
or
even
whatever.
looking at
Yeah,
him?
he probably
The
just looked it
vitamins.
up. Didn't
Yeah.
even buy it. Probably just looked it up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it was saying they get it through your credit cards. When you use a credit card, it sends that to their computer, and it's got a list of everything you've ever purchased when you use their like loyalty card for probably any company. They track your
Yeah.
purchases, everything
yeah.
you buy.
Absolutely.
So just think about that next time you go to Smith's. If you're in the, what is it,
Only paying cash.
West,
Cover your face.
Midwest? I know Smith's isn't in every state, but
It's Kroger in other states, I think.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their
Okay.
generic brand. So
Yeah, something like
so.
that. But
next time you go down to the Lee's Market.
yeah.
I also passed a Dick's today.
Did you? The sports center?
No, Dick's Market.
What the heck?
What's that?
Dick Market.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
I think there's a store called The Store somewhere. in
The
Murray.
Store?
Yeah, I think it's called The Store.
There's
A store.
there's one in West Valley called Hung Fat Market, and I love it. It's not in English. It's probably supposed to be pronounced like Hung Fa or something.
Home
but-
Fa.
Yeah, but I pronounce it Hung Fat because it's awesome. Anyway, that's a good one. It's on 33rd, and it's just east of the. No, it's not 33rd. 36th, 100 West, and it's just east of the freeway, I think. Yeah, just east of 215.
You're like
Hung
a
Fat
computer.
Market. I don't know.
You just kind of dial in. Like,
Yeah,
that's exactly where it was.
I had to coordinate it in my brain, figure out where it was, figure out where I saw it.
I go by pictures. I'm like, I know that was by a Walmart. That's by this place. Ah, I know where it is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Keystone habits. These are habits like working out. Working out would be a keystone habit were you to start it, or eating healthy. Because as you develop those habits, other areas of your life are going to start improving, and your habits in those areas are going to be improved. Basically, if you develop a good keystone habit, then it's going to blossom into other habits because it's just a
Keystone.
natural flow.
It's a keystone habit seemed to me something that required willpower, like they talk about. Just anything that required willpower, because they said like studying, it does the same things. Things just seem to radiate out from that.
Yeah.
Seems like that would be a willpower thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because like working out, if you start working out, you're generally probably going to start eating healthier. That's another good habit. You're probably going to drink more water because you're more tired. You're going to get better sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bunch of areas of your life are going to get better if you pick up one keystone habit.
Oh yeah. Or podcasting for the Infinity Summit group every week. It creates the habit of studying more on some of the topics. It creates the habit of posting more. Sometimes it's all these other things that have come about from it. Budgeting, whole life policies, saving. All these things have come about because of the habit of the Infinity Summit group.
Being on time.
Being on time. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That one's still one I struggle with.
Well, not of your fault, though.
Not of my own accord, yeah.
Yeah.
Just work things, whatever. What else for habits? Let's see.
Already talked about drug addicts and stuff.
Yeah, we talked about drug addicts.
Or addiction, not necessarily drug
Yeah,
addicts.
addiction. We decided it takes about 10 weeks or 2.5 months to create a habit. And we talked about how this depends.
Yeah, I think 30 days, you know.
Dude, if it's a bad habit, I can create that crap in 3 days.
Well, yeah,
I know
creating
it.
a habit, breaking it takes
Breaking
probably
a
like 30
habit.
days.
30 days to 2.5 months. Easy.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's some habits I've broken, gone back to them a couple months later. Just like
What would you consider a tick?
a tick.
Like when I used to roll my eyes or whatever. But now I don't anymore, but every once in a while it comes back.
So that's a very interesting thing, because I also tick, but it's when I have too much caffeine. What my ticks? So whenever I had a tick as a kid, it was a cue, routine, reward scenario. It was a habit. We'll say blinking extra hard. I used to do that as a kid, and I still sometimes do it, but it's the cue was my eyes felt dry. The routine, blink extra hard. Reward was feel that my eyes got moisturized adequately, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the habit.
Well, what about this? Because I do have a tick. It doesn't come up very often anymore, but I used to have a tick. Well, I still do sometimes, but
You
yeah, you notice that, like,
yeah.
it
The
I don't
twitchy
know.
shivers.
Yeah, the twitchy shivers. I don't know where it comes from. It's out of random. There's no cue. There's no reward that I could see. Maybe there is, but it's just something. It just happens.
I do know that drugs can cause that sometimes.
No, that was
But
before I
no?
started drugs.
Really?
Oh, it was
Okay.
worse when I was before, actually.
Really?
Yeah, when
'Cause
I was a kid, I did it way more.
Because when we were kids, I don't remember it, but I also might not have been paying attention.
Yeah,
But we were young kids then.
yeah. Yeah, I just remember, like, actually a lot of when I was. This is before I like got into drugs, but a lot of girls wouldn't like be around me because I did that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember 2 or 3 girls being like, "Yeah, I don't like."
You're
like,
weird.
yeah, you're weird. That kind of freaks me out.
You
It's
look like a weirdie.
sorry, dude. I can't. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. So, but it's gotten less severe as you've grown.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what has changed with it? Do you know?
I have
Anything you
no
can
clue.
even think of?
Nothing. Maybe just. I
Maybe
honestly
maybe
don't
it's
know.
not a habit. Maybe it's just an involuntary thing.
Yeah, maybe when your body grows, it just kind of like siphons those things out.
Yeah, I've definitely got less ticks now than I did as a kid. As
Yes.
as I was transitioning from a young kid to a adult, that's when most of them were happening. And I wonder if it was just like hormonal imbalances, something where you're just feeling like you need to do something right away. You know,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
you need to touch something in a certain manner. You need to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand, but
Well, like when I'm thinking too, I'll hold my breath. I've actually
Okay.
passed out from doing that. Like I'll be like just doing schoolwork or something. Like I remember sitting on my couch doing schoolwork, and I was so focused on what I was doing that I held my breath. And then when I stood up, I was like, just literally just fell over, woke up. What the crap? It's weird, but I don't
all the
know.
oxygen went to your brain, bro.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford it for the rest of your body or your eyes. Just gone. Interesting habits. But
Yeah.
yes, it's way easy to form a habit in just a few days.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like you make almost a tradition out of it, and then it accelerates from there. It turns into an addiction, I dare say.
Yeah.
I
I feel like that happens most often when you have something change at like your workplace or like the house, or say if you like move to a new place, you form a ton of new habits just by moving to a new place.
Yeah.
Without even realizing it, or like getting a new job, or even getting a new position in your job. You pick up different things, and that just becomes your routine. It's weird,
Yeah.
but
Definitely. And it says it takes anywhere from 18 to 254 days to break a habit. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
254 days. That sounds right. That's
Well, at the max,
That's
like
over half a
18 to
year.
25.
yeah.
254, sorry.
Yeah, that sounds very accurate.
Yeah. Depending on how serious the habit is.
Yeah, so we got some good habits. We got working out, we got budgeting, we got saving, drinking water instead of soda.
I was like, what's
Drink-
worder? I've never heard of that.
Drink the wet, bro. The water.
The aguas.
Yes. The sky tears.
The sky tears.
Put them in your
I'm
mouth.
just going to start calling it that now. I like that. The sky tears. The universe juice.
Oh, yes. What else we got?
Studying.
Yes, studying, and that goes past school. I've learned more now than when I was in school, and I retain
Well, when
it.
you care,
Yeah, when I care, then I learn. Well, what do you know?
tends to work.
What? And we got some bad habits. Bad habits. Pretty much anything in excess.
Yeah.
that
That's
sounds about right.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring this up too. I was taking a bath this morning, and I was like thinking about how people say everything in moderation. Totally disagree with that. Say most things in moderation.
Tell me.
Don't do meth in moderation,
Well, if you're going to do it in moderation.
Yeah.
or just don't. Just don't do it.
All right. I like it. Most things in moderation.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do it, be the best at it.
Go all in.
Yeah.
If you're gonna. Yeah. Never mind.
No halfways.
If you're gonna drink the water, drink the whole water.
Yes.
The whole water bottle at a time, right?
There's no such thing as halfway thugs
Yes.
or crooks. Yeah, it was crooks. No such thing as halfway crooks.
Yeah. What? You can't wipe half of your butt. Well, you can, but it's not recommended.
The brown crayon just keeps going.
Oops. That's caca.
Nah, bro. After puberty, you got enough hair down there. Comes out water, filtered. You're good to go.
I think that's called diarrhea.
Why doesn't corn digest?
Because corn is nasty. People should.
No, but if you
Dude,
if you
it's
chew it,
too much GMO.
no, if you just straight up chew it, and it still comes out whole.
It's all fiber.
Magic.
Yes.
it's GMO, bro. It's pure GMO.
Just kidding. I don't know why. It's just
Yeah, but it always comes
bodies
out whole.
don't digest corn very well,
Alright.
just like they don't digest milk very
I
well.
feel like we're going in a bad direction.
Yes, we will stop with digestion problems.
Let's grab the bull by the horns and yank it in the right direction.
About the habits.
No,
The Habit Grill
the Habit Grill.
burgers. Sorry,
That is a good
I'm
place.
really
The place?
hungry.
All right, should
I'm
we wrap
excited to
this
eat.
up?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
I don't think
now
we
we're
have
talking
anything
about
else.
we're finished talking about habits. We're talking about the habit now.
Yeah, there you have
Well,
it.
we could talk about willpower. That was definitely a big part of this book.
Oh right.
That is
Yes, willpower.
Okay.
which
Now-
was your ability to just keep doing things that are hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so willpower is like I don't even know how to explain it.
It's a
It's
simple version. Put a marshmallow in front of a kid. Tell him he can't eat it. Walk out of the room.
see how much will they have.
Yeah, do
no,
not eat it.
tell them you can eat it, but you'll get another one if you don't.
Oh yes.
Either
'Cause-
way, yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be a reward. The
What do they call that? The delayed gratification.
yes.
Yep.
Delayed gratification. In a world of instant gratification, delayed gratification takes a lot of willpower.
Yep. And it's usually more rewarding.
Yes. Because you know that you had that willpower.
You know, I was wondering about this. Back in the day, people actually were doing stuff all the time. Would they have way more willpower? I don't know, a farmer in the 1800s that had to get up and do something every day or they die.
I doubt
Oh,
it.
I'm
Probably
sure they would.
100%.
it just felt regular to him, though.
Yeah, but compared to us,
It probably
Yeah, they have a lot
became
more
habit,
work, but
but I'll bet you they would have a lot more willpower. Yeah.
To if they had
change things.
a little bit of candy or something, they're probably not going to eat it and save it for
Yeah.
a special occasion. With us, we can just get candy whenever the heck we want.
Mm-hmm.
So
People don't exercise their willpower. That's I think part of the reason why there's so many divorces, there's so many affairs, things like that. People can't exercise their willpower and say, No, they're like, oh, instant gratification? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Get
agree.
it.
But I do agree also that if you are having like a rough marriage and you're not supposed to be together, you should probably get a divorce.
Yes, agreed. If you're both miserable
Yeah.
and there's like not a way you're gonna make it work, then don't try to force it. It's
That's where I disagree with Jordan Peterson. He's like, just stick it out. I'm like, no. Right, wrong.
some things aren't meant to be,
Yeah.
and you'll both be happier for it. Truly, it was just like fudge.
Yep.
So I told Tammy, not that I'm planning on divorcing her or anything, but
Yeah.
but we've talked about it before, and I'm like, the only way that we would get a divorce is if we both decide that we are both miserable and better off apart. In that case, I'm not gonna be opposed to it, because if it makes sense, screw what the government says or religion or anything. If we are both absolutely miserable, I'm not gonna be forcing us to stay together.
Yeah.
Just not a thing. Doesn't make sense to me.
No. I agree.
Willpower
But
can
yeah.
be exercised.
Back to the willpower thing. It is good, and having the willpower to go through rough times
Mm-hmm.
when you know it's going to get better. Well, even if you don't know it's going to, I don't know. It's tricky. I'm not married. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't know these things.
There will be rough times. You just stick through them.
Yep.
But if it's irreversible, you don't stick through it.
Yeah. No.
As far as marriage is concerned. But willpower can be exercised like a muscle and increased. That's what the studies were finding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So working out would be a huge benefit for that. Because you push yourself harder and harder each day. Your willpower, you exercise that. How far are you willing to go in this exercise? And your willpower will then become bigger as your muscles become bigger. Huger. Exactly. All right. Anything else for willpower or the power of habit?
No, I think we
talked about
covered it all pretty
target.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Talked
I think most of the
about-
other stuff in the book I feel like is kind of just pertains to like businesses,
Yeah, it's not about habit, really. It's
Yeah.
just me.
history lessons.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it felt more like the history of habit than the power of habit to me. I mean, it's
a good book,
same
though.
thing either way, but I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a good book.
I enjoyed
Was.
it.
So, there you are, folks. The Power of Habit by
Charles Duhigg.
Charles Duhigg. Thank you. I was going to say Higgins again. Duhigg. And our next book is finally
Yes.
the 12 Rules of Life.
Oh, okay.
I almost said 12 Principles of Prosperity.
Well, let me say it again. It's the 12 rules for life.
Yes, thank you. By Jordan B. Peterson.
That's the one.
Papa Peterson.
Papa Peter, Daddy Peterson.
JP. Yes.
Awesome. I'm
We'll
pretty
be-
excited for that one.
Yeah, we'll be doing a full podcast on that one.
Yep.
In 2 weeks' time.
All right. But next time we're going to be going over what are we
The
what are we talking about
depreciating
next?
dollar, and then the advantages of silver and gold, the differences between them, disadvantages, purchasing it, whatever. Just lots of silver and gold stuff because I love silver and gold. It's way cool to me.
All righty.
It'll be fun.
Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our socials.
Check out our Patreon.
Yeah, we got a Patreon now.
Freshly up. Subscribe if you become $10 members and above. Get access to all of our videos next day.
Yep, and meetings.
Yes,
$5
all our
is
videos
all the
and meetings.
$5 gets you the meetings unedited, or not the meetings
Podcast
unedited, the
unedited.
podcast unedited. $10 up gets you meetings and the podcast
And a sticker after 3 months.
and a sticker.
Infinity Summit Group sticker. Throw it on your laptop.
I want one of those.
Yeah, well, we'll have to get some samples for us or something. I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah, make sure to check that stuff out, and again, let us know your feedback. We've got our email or any of the social medias we'll respond to. Just let us know. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.
Peace
Yeah,
out.
bye.